Hey guys, I'm Shay and this is my May wrap-up. So this month was actually really good for me in books. I read 7 this month, which is a lot, especially for what I've been dealing with lately in the not wanting to read category. So with that, I will get started on what I read this month. So the first book that I read is The Unbound by Victoria Schwab, and this book was amazing, as amazing, if not more amazing than the first one, which how could that be possible? But I really loved it. This one is just a continuation of the story with Mackenzie and Wesley, and it was just really great. She kicked more butt, and that was awesome. And so this one was really great. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. After The Unbound, I read the next 3 books in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, Scarlet, Cress, and Fairest. And I actually really enjoyed all of these books. I think I read them like one after another. I really like marathoning books, and these ones I actually did a review on, and I will link that below so that you guys can watch it if you would like. I think I rated them all a little differently, or like I rated Scarlet and Cress with a 4 and Fairest with a 3, mostly because Fairest is about the queen and I just could not sympathize with her. I just didn't want to, and I know that Marissa Meyer tried, and I do appreciate the try, but it just didn't work on me. She still sucks, and she's still a jerk, so. After those 3 books, I picked up The Silence of Six by E.C. Meyer. This book was really good. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, mostly because there were some slow parts for me, but seriously, it was like scary how like possible what happened in this book is in the real life. It was kind of scary. Anyway, this book is about a boy named Max, and his best friend like killed himself and left him and basically the rest of the world with the question, what is the silence of 6 and what are you going to do about it? And so it is up to him to find out what the 6 that have been silenced are and what is going on. And Max, it turns out, was like this hacker, and that's pretty cool, this computer hacker, and so he has to now get back into his hacking abilities and solve this mystery basically for his best friend. And that was really cool, and it just involved a lot of really technical stuff which I didn't quite understand, but at the same time I understood it enough to be able to follow the story. And it was just really good. It was fast-paced for the most part, and it was really clever. It reminded me a lot of Being by Kevin Brooks, which I also really loved. That's one of my favorite books. So yeah, really good. So the next book that I read is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and this book I gave a 4 out of 5, I think, and it was really great. I know I've said this about every book that I've read so far, but I guess that means that it's a good month. Like, I didn't waste my time on crappy books, so it's a good thing that I like this book a lot. This one follows Mare, and she is a red blood living in a world where there are red bloods and silver bloods are mean, powerful people, and red bloods are like the servants or the poverty-stricken people. And she ends up going to the castle, and then she has to pretend that she is a silver because she has powers like them, and it's very scary. But anyway, so this book kind of reminded me of a mix between like the Selection series by Kiara Cass, in the sense that it has like the historical royalty aspect, but it's dystopian. And then it also made me think of like Hunger Games, which like I like both those books. So this was a really good one. It does have a love triangle, or you know what, actually it has more like a love trapezoid, because there's Mare, and then there's Maven and Cal and Killorn. No, I can't remember because it's been a while. But anyway, so love trapezoid going on here, and there is a big twist at the end, but it's kind of obvious, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling things. I don't mean to. But anyway, I really did like this book. I love the writing, and I'm excited for the next one in the series. 4 out of 5 for this one. Great story. Although, spoiler, kind of, she didn't become a queen, so the title kind of doesn't work. It's a little deceptive, I guess. Kind of deceptive title there. And then the final book that I read this month was Onyx, which is the second book in this bind-up by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It is the second book in the Lux series, and I read the first one a while ago, and I did a review on it. If you want to see it, I will link it below. And I liked it enough to read the second one, and I also really liked the second one. I think I liked it better than the first one, just because Kat was more awesome in this one than in the first one, and Damon wasn't as stupid in this one, so that was good. And I'm actually currently reading the 3rd book now, so I guess we'll see how that one goes. And this book's sparkly, and I just really like that it's sparkly. Okay, so those are all the books that I read this last month, in the month of May. And I'm still pretty proud of myself. I'm finally back on track with my Goodreads challenge. I have read 31 books out of the 75, I think, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up that momentum. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye! The next book that I read was the ever-loved Red Queen by Red Queen by Victoria Yard. Oh my gosh. Stop looking for the title. You know the title and you know the author. You know them. You know. You know.